Welcome back to Raw Grade Flip, and today we have a 20 card PSA grade reveal. This one I've had for a few weeks before doing the recording, but holiday season, I just didn't get around to it. So this one arrived on September 19th and was complete on December 15th. So that's 88 total days and 58 business days. I did not take any PSA partner offers as I figured I can get more than what they were offering. I have sold 5 already, so we'll go through those right now, and then we'll jump into the pile. So the first one here is probably my favorite of the order. It's this 1996 Studio Barry Bonds Stained Glass Stars. This one got a mint 9. I sold that one for $125, which is, the new comp, at least, of when I sold it. So that's pretty nice. All right, so next up, we have a 1999 Topps Gold Label Barry Sanders Race to Peyton Gold Label. A mint 9, and that one sold for $30. And then another good one here is a 2009 Bowman Chrome Donovan McNabb Blue Refractor. This was a pop 1, had a gem mint 10, and that one sold for $100. Now on the opposite end of all this, we have a 2003 Topps Chrome Jamal Lewis Black Refractor EX5. And this one, once I got it back, and on the back side, which you won't be able to see here, but it has a nice crease running through the whole back, which I just completely missed and overlooked. So that's a bummer. My bad on that one. And sold that one for $5, which, hey, got something back. All right, the last one here that I sold before this video, 2014 Panini Prism, Reggie Bush Orange Prism. This was also a pop 1, gem mint 10, and I sold this one for $80. So pretty happy with all these that have sold so far. All right, let's get right into these ones. Let's slide that off to the side here. Our first one here is, let's get that focused up, 1999 Finest Aaron Award King Griffey Jr., gem mint 10. Non-numbered, non-refractor. And another one of my favorites is 2011 Topps Pujols, Gonzalez, and Vato Diamond Anniversary Gem Mint 10. Low pop, and this one I might actually send back to the PSA vault because it had an offer of, I believe, 75, and I didn't take it. I was going to take it actually, but I missed the window. These grays popped like on a Saturday, and then by Monday they had shipped, so I kind of missed the window to accept the offer. All right, next up, we have this 1996 Ultra Tim Salmon Hitting Machines, the near mint 8. Crazy die cut here, so it's definitely going to be pretty tough to get a high grade. If you can find raw cards in this and the Barry Bonds, King Griffey Jr. at a really decent price and good quality, they go for a lot of money and good grades. All right, up next is 1996 Topps Chrome Refractor in the mint 9. Pretty happy with this one. As you can see, it's, off center, left to right. So I think a mint 9 might be the highest on this card. I'll have it on the screen. So I'm pretty happy with that. Next one, same set. We got Brian McRae Refractor, another mint 9. We got top to bottom off center there. I knew that going in, but these first year chromes, and the refractors, do well for the most part if you can get a high grade. All right, we have a 1997 Flair Showcase Randy Johnson Row 0, mint 9. After getting that 10 on the Reggie White, I'm determined to get another 10. And this one looked pretty good. Corners are sharp. The centering, I believe that's the correct top to bottom center in the name there. So I'm sure there's a little scratch somewhere. So but still happy with the 9. We have a 1998 Flair Showcase, Jason Giambi, Row 0, mint 9, and this is out of 2000. I know in a past video I said I'm done grading these ones, and I am. This was just, obviously, had been sent in before that. But happy with the mint 9. All right, and here is another low one. We have that 5 I showed you earlier. We have a EX Mint 6 here on the Tim Brown 98 Flair Showcase, Row 0. Out of 1,000, and I didn't look too hard on the 6 here. I'm sure it's obviously, if it's gonna be a 6, we're gonna have some surface damage somewhere, but not a huge loss since it's not a big player. Maybe a crease right there, but No need to waste our time on that. I'm just going to set him underneath that pile. All right, we have a 1999 Finest Gold Refractor Gem Mint 10. These are out of 100. Pretty excited about this card. These do pretty well overall in the Gem Mint 10. So I put this one at $399.99, and I'll just lower that price as I go. I didn't really know how to or what to price it at, but I figured start high and just slowly work down. We'll see. Hopefully it sells soon-ish and get a good price. All right, unfortunately, we have another 6 here, and that's on this 2000 Finest Sean Dawkins Gold Refractor out of 300. And again, I didn't look too hard to find the 6 reason, but probably, again, has to do with surface somewhere. Oh, actually, I do remember on this one. Right there, right, I'm assuming that lost, that black there, chip is probably what did it. So that's something I easily could have seen. I just overlooked it, so, but no big deal. Fortunately, slide that. All right, we have a 2013 Panini Prism, Jason Witten, light blue Pulsar Prism, and a Gem Mint 10. I believe it's a pop 1. If not, it's a really low pop. It'll be on screen. And nice to get this back with him being announced as a finalist for the Hall of Fame. I'm not sure if he'll get in this round, but pretty happy that I got this back in time, as things have been taking a long while. All right, next up, 2017 Contenders Opic, Jared Goff, red. Unfortunately, we got the Mint 9, and this red is out of 199. I had sent these in when, well, not exactly sure what the Lions were doing, but they were playing better than they are now, and I was hoping, obviously, he would have a better year and they could, go to the Super Bowl or at least make a playoff run, but can't win them all. All right, next up, 2007 Donruss Gridiron Gear, Marvin Harrison Performers Platinum, Gem Mint 10, and this is out of 25. Some of these obviously are a little random. If you watch my channel, I like to grade that stuff, and they'll sit for a while, but then they'll find their collector, and being the only one or a pop 2 or 3, I can really set my price. I just have to sit on them, which is fine for me. I know a lot of people want to move their stuff and continue and buy, sell, but I'm fine with sitting on stuff. All right, unfortunately, we have a near mint 8 on this Jared Goff on the Panini XR White, and that is out of 75. And our last one here is our first 9 on the Enfuegos. All the others in my past videos have been getting 10s. They're pretty easy to grade. And so bummer on this Mauer on the 9. Everything looked good to me, but again, low value card, so it's not the end of the world that we got the 9. All right, and here are my numbers for the order. With those 5 already sold, I'm already about 65% of the way to claw back the grading costs and the card costs, so I'm pretty happy about that. If you enjoy this, I have another one that arrived 2 days ago, which is a pretty fun order, and I have 3 more in assembly and grading. So hopefully those pop relatively soon. All right, if you enjoyed all this, please like, subscribe, and comment down below. Thanks as always.